Quantum manifestation to me is so much more than just manifesting the material like the car, the house, or the money. To me, it's manifesting a way of being. We're manifesting every single second of every single day based on our thoughts, beliefs, our vibrations, and our frequencies. So we could be manifesting an abundance of lack, or we could be manifesting an abundance of wealth. We could be manifesting anger, frustration, or resentment, or we could be manifesting magic and miracles. It all depends on where we choose to focus and what we're seeing in the world. If we are seeing lack, of course we're going to get more lack, because even if you manifest what you want, you're still not grateful for it, and you're still not seeing it, and you're still looking for the lack. So you're just going to keep getting more of the lack. But if every single day you choose to only look for magic and miracles, before the way I used to manifest was so exhausting because I was so hyper-focused on that one thing that I wanted to create, focusing, and if I didn't get it, it would mean that I'm not good enough or I'm doing something wrong, and I wanted it at the time that I wanted it, when I wanted it, and I'd write down what I was manifesting 100 times per day and really like grounding and using all my energy to ground in that energy. And to me, it was exhausting. So once I manifested it, I was too exhausted to manifest the next. But this way of manifesting, to me, this way of being, is so much more fun, because as I'm manifesting the infinite potentiality, I'm also creating this reality to be magic and miracles, because I'm looking for it every single day, in every single moment. I'm looking for the magic in this moment so that I can compound that magic in this moment. I step into the memories of all the times that I received those out of the blue magic emails, text messages, phone calls, or chance encounters that brought me an opportunity that quantum leaped me into a whole new reality, just like that dropped in because I was in the zone. Quantum manifestation to me is just mastering being in that zone, to live on that vibration and frequency all the time so that those things can drop in all the time, that it doesn't have to be hyper-focused on this one thing. Your life just gets to be magic and miracles. And when you're living in that vibration and frequency, you also get to call in the infinite potentiality by doing what we were born and knowing how to do. We were doing this since kids until society told us to stop daydreaming, to get your head out of the clouds and be realistic. But that suppression stopped our creations. And so once you just realize, you know what, actually that is the universe manifesting through me. So I'm going to daydream again. I'm going to live in the vibration and frequency of magic and miracles, and I'm going to cultivate that every single day, cultivating my inner power, my knowing, my resilience, my ability to handle disappointment, my master alchemy to be able to transmute the negatives into positives and make every single day magical. The more that I do that, I'm in alignment to that vibration and frequency, the more that the universe can drop many opportunities into my life. Not just that one thing that was hyper focusing on, many things that get to flow all the time to me. And then I get to daydream and say, okay, well, imagine if this happened, and one day if this happened, and what if this happened? And I get to plant all the seeds, and then I get to discover when they're going to show up in my life, how they're going to show up, and I'm going to trust in the divine timing of it. Because so often we put our manifestations out there, and if it doesn't show up, we keep looking for the results, and if it doesn't show up when we want it to, we think that we're doing it wrong or there's something wrong with us, when really it just needs time to cook. So imagine you're cooking a chicken in the oven, and you want it to cook faster, so you crank the heat up and you burn it, and it's super dry and it's not edible. Or you cook it on normal temperature, you take it out too soon, you eat it, you get E. coli because the chicken was raw. We have to trust that sometimes we just need to be cooked. Sometimes during that cooking process, the universe puts us through obstacles so that we can get stronger, so that we can transmute, so that we can hold more to become the version of us who achieved that goal, who are now in that reality. And so a lot of times it's us practicing along the way, like being a white belt and practicing eventually to get a black belt. You can't rush that. It takes time. So leaning back into the process, trusting in the unfolding of it, and then making every single day so magical that it overrides the doubt. It overrides the fear. So whenever things get crunchy, we get to override it. We get to choose to look for the good in the situation, harvest the learnings, pivot, transmute, transmute. Instead of looking for all the things that are wrong and getting frustrated and angry about it, we get to choose. We get to override it with a good memory. We get to think about we get to feel those deep loving hugs, and we get to spend time with our loved ones. We get to feel the sun warming our face or our feet in the ocean, and we get to make every moment magical, being so grateful for this incredible life that the younger version of us manifested into reality, living this magic every single day while we're creating the next level. And the next level gets to be everything. It doesn't have to be so hyper focused. It doesn't have to be hoping and praying and wishing, because you are just magic and miracles. When I first started playing with this, my husband and I went to the beach with my son, and we were going to go to a restaurant down the way for dinner. But then on the way there, he said, oh, it's Thanksgiving. They probably won't have a table for us. And I said, that's not my reality. In my reality, we are the lucky ones. And so when we get there, we're going to have a table. Don't worry about it. And if not, we'll figure it out. But I'm not going to hold that vision anymore, because I live in this reality where I'm the lucky one. So I don't have time for doubt and worries and fears and all of those things. I know that I get to hold the vision for the infinite potentiality of it. And if not, I get to pivot and I get to figure it out as I go. So we walked up to the restaurant, and as soon as we got there, they gave us a table and we walked right in, and it was amazing. Does that happen all the time? No. But if it doesn't, I know that I can pivot and I can come up with another plan. So I get to hold the vision for magic and miracles because it gets to be easy, or I get to transmute it because I know I'm resilient and I know I'm powerful. And the more that you cultivate that inner power and that inner knowing, the more that your conditioned mind can relax and help you to take the leaps instead of holding you back out of fear and doubt. Because the conditioned mind is just trying to protect you. But if your conditioned mind knows that you're resilient, that you're powerful, that you're a master alchemist, that you're never going to give up, and that you're not going to turn the pain into suffering, you're going to be able to transmute the pain into something better than you could have ever imagined, then your conditioned mind can relax. And if you know that, then you can take the leaps and you can hold the visions for your dreams to turn them into realities, because you know if it doesn't, you'll be fine. But you get to live in the reality that magic and miracles happen every single time. You can walk around being like, magic and miracles, this is my reality. That's not my reality. I tried that reality on. I tried those beliefs on. It was great. It got me to where I was, but I don't need to prove to anybody that I work hard or that I earn it. I don't need to please anybody. I'm not here for what it looks like on the outside. I want to live a life that I love, that lights me on fire, that fills me up every single day while I'm daydreaming, calling in more into my life. And then I get to step into those future visions of my daydreams as they were real memories, so that I can feel the feelings of those daydreams right now in my energy, to amplify my vibrations and frequencies, to then become an energetic match to pull it in a lot faster. Try this on. I promise you it's going to change your life. If you just change your focus from the lack to the magic and miracles in your life, and you compound the magic and miracles in your life, you're going to see how much you're going to fall in love with your life immediately, and then how much faster you can call in your next level. If you want to learn more, make sure to DM me now to join one of our programs, because in the programs, you're going to learn skills and tools that are going to help you to create this as your new reality so much faster and so much more fun, because there's such a beautiful community of the most amazing people in our programs right now, and we love co-creating together. Yes, we can absolutely do this on our own, but together we can amplify, and I always say together we fly. So have fun with this and let me know how it goes.